This day and age we're living in gives cause for apprehension, with speed and new invention and things like third dimension. Yet we get a trifle weary with Mr. Einstein's theory.
Alright guys, what is going on? We are starting our day off at Lowe's. Because basically what we were doing is that once we put the drop forks on, like in my last vlog, we put the drop forks on, we put the front camber kits on, we got -10 and -8 camber going on right now up front and in the rear. But my strut towers, hopefully I said that right, the towers keep getting smacked by the upper control arm, so it's making the front of the car super bouncy. So we're gonna go to my friend Nick and we're gonna have him cut the towers out so I won't bounce. My control arms will have a little more room to breathe and it'll sit lower at the same time. But I'm just getting rid of the front bouncy driving. It's really crazy. But we're gonna go ahead and go in there now and go ahead and get the cutter that he needs, because I guess he needs another one. So we're gonna pick that up and then we're gonna head back to Nick's house and hopefully we can get this done. Now that the car's been settled in for a little bit, I can go ahead and show you what the front's looking like. Right now, that's what the front's looking like. Let me get you guys focused in a little bit. That's what the front driver's side's looking like. And that's what the passenger side's looking like with the camber. Fully settled in, but we're slowly waiting for it. But we're at Lowe's now, so we can get this cutter that we need to cut my strut towers out, and I can sit lower and I can stop having a super bouncy front end.
Can you throw it a show for the drive recording?
Alright, so we got the 2 grinders that we need, 4.5. I got 2. I never cut into the tower, so I'm not sure if you need like 1 or 2. I have no idea how long grinder blades last. I never mess with them, so on that we go ahead and got 2. Let's go ahead and get out of here, head over to Nick's, and get this stuff done. Especially you gotta love the fresh smell of wood. Like especially when wood is everywhere and you're like in Lowe's or Home Depot. Everything smells so good. It's amazing. And I would actually expect Lowe's to be popping right now because it's Saturday. There's not that much people out here today. I'm very surprised.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thanks, you too. Got the grinders, and I know there's a couple other things I need to get. I'm completely out of vape juice, so I need that very, very bad. And a couple other things I need to grab. I need to grab a charger for my camera because I did not bring my charger with me. I don't know why I didn't, and I know that I can use up a battery in less than 45 minutes if I'm doing enough of it.
I really don't like to either, but my job kind of got me over the fear of them. Alright, you ready to do this, man?
Yep.
You ready to cut some shit up on your car?
Ooh. Where is the focus, man? The focus is still up, but basically Nick cut around a little bit just so we can get a visual of what we do before we cut any farther. So just do like kind of like the tiniest cut, and you can see where it's banging the hell out. It's a whole bunch of dents, just like my body.
If I was you, I would either probably stand on that side if you're going to do the filming. Because you might want to roll this side of the window up, Corey, for me.
All right.
Just so I'm
And so we ended up cutting out both of them now. These are the ones I actually have to focus you guys in a little bit more. There it is. So basically this is what we have cut out now. We went ahead and made another line because there is still no movement whatsoever. I just pricked myself with metal and not really smart. But we went ahead and made another line to come out here and circle its way out. Even though we're cutting a little more farther, but we still have like the whole structure of the tower and all this space, so it's not going to cave in or do any stupid shit like that. And then on this side, we went ahead and did the same thing. We're just gonna come around it so give a little bit more opening. Hopefully we can get the little more breathing area from the control arm. And I'm not exactly sure if you guys can see it, but I can try to focus you in as much as I can. Basically, actually, if I can point to it, basically right down in here is the camber plate, and if you can possibly try to look farther down, it's catching it up, and it's catching it right in here just because it's a big camber kit. Whatever. Basically, I have to cut almost the entire thing out.
There you go. You can see it now.
Camber kit to breathe out a little bit.
Oh, you still got like an inch of clearance.
In that vloggy doggy. But Jesus.
It is on the ground, bro. I can't even get it in the camera.
And you can't even take the tape measure through it?
Barely.
Damn, oh my god. Holy shit. It's sitting nice though. Finally got it done. Mr. Nick here. Cut everything as soon as he turns around.
What's up, y'all? That was a biatch.
Thanks, dude. Leave me hanging for a sec. But we cut everything out. It's almost like cut after cut after cut. It still wanted to find somewhere to get caught on. So we just had to keep doing more cutting and more cutting just to get it to have some freedom. And then now we finally got some freedom into it. Let me zoom, get you guys focused a little more. There we go. So we're able to cut more of it out. At first we started about right here, but it kept catching this piece, so we kept going farther. And then it got to the point where it was just barely touching. We still had to go out farther, but we did get the job done. And now she has a little more freedom. So that is definitely what we were looking for the entire time. Here it is on this side. Focus you guys in a little more. She's banging. This is gonna wrap up. Not the vlog, it's way too early for that. But this is going to wrap up the cutting of the strut tower so I'm not bouncing everywhere. And have a little vape break, probably gonna grab a shower, then head out to Scottie's. I'm not sure if we're gonna go out to the meets, depending on the weather, if it's gonna rain or if it's gonna not. Didn't really make sense, but you know what I mean. The way I come up with some things, it just doesn't make sense. But I'm like, you know what, screw it. You know what I'm talking about. Alright guys, and so now I'm at Scottie's house, and we can see the crazy fitment this dude is doing right now. It's crazy. And then coming up to the rear, just doing that little tuck, but it looks so sick. And then coming up to the front, look at this. Look at that front fitment. He's probably gonna be getting asked if he's on air ride every single time. He already gets asked if he's on air ride now, but now it's gang. So sick. Definitely stoked for him. That's badass. Got crazy fitment going on right now as I almost trip over a jack. I think we're getting the boot. Getting the boot. Alright, sorry about that, sir. Getting boot. Damn.
This day and age we're living in gives cause for apprehension, with speed and new invention and things like third dimension. Yet we get a trifle weary with Mr. Einstein's theory, so we must get down to earth at times, relax, relieve the tension, no matter what the progress or what may yet be proved. The simple facts of life are such, they cannot be removed. You must must remember this, a kiss is still a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh, just a sigh, just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes